Okay, we should be good. It's up. It's up. It's up. Okay, it's up. Yo, what is happening? I turned off general chat for a second. Oh my god. I looked away for a moment. I hate it here.
Are you ready?
Yeah, can you see it on the Discord?
Yep, it's live. I'm looking at it now.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna break us in.
Yeah, you're gonna do majority of the talking at the start. I'm trying to hear.
Welcome, everybody. We are back with another week of Dark Horse Slugging Association Super Sluggers Baseball. I'm your host, Dawson, here with my co-host, Ivy.
Hello, happy to be here.
We've got another excellent game on the docket for us today as we see the beginning of another week of conference matchups with a chance for teams to take advantage, take a lead in the conference matchups. Our very first matchup here today is going to be the Emerald Havoc taking on the Royals here. Both teams at inflection points, with the Royals being 3-3 and Emerald Havoc 2-4. Both have an opportunity here to shake up the conference rankings, as the Royals are leading the North East Conference and the Havoc are a game back out of that close matchup here with the slight edge over the Wigglers. We've got an excellent game on our hands here today. What are you looking for to really take control of this matchup?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty well balanced game. I do believe with a few of the trades that's happened, I still think that the Royals still have a bit more hitting power than the Emerald Havoc, but we'll see how it goes in the game. I think Emerald Havoc, despite not making too many moves or really much at all at the trade deadline, they're still pretty confident in their team. So go out there and do something.
You know, as they should. I mean, they have two of the critters, but you really would have liked to see them make a move, perhaps. Maybe get a little bit more firepower in the lineup, or perhaps even trade down and just kind of sit and accept where they are. But, you know, they have a lot of powerful players on the team that are not going to just let this game go, and that they really have everything to play for still. They're still right in the mix, right in the hunt here. But it's going to be an interesting matchup here as we try to see how they're able to support each other and be able to really grow as a team and be able to take control of this game. So we've got both the critters who have had some pretty good success, especially offensively and fielding, but the errors have been key, and some of their games have ended up flipping who ends up winning based on the errors. So you know that's something they've been thinking about, and the Coach Reed has been drilling into them all week. And the Royals are coming back from a game where they fully expected to win and just kind of completely got raced out the building by Slugging Heat. So both of these teams have an opportunity to bounce back from a loss and take control. What do you think you're going to see from the Royals as they try to come back from their 2-game losing streak that they're on?
Yeah, I think we need to see some more consistent play. They've been kind of up and down throughout the entirety of the season. I think they need to just stay consistent. They had a really bad loss to Slugging Heat last time out, which I think is going to give them a little bit more fire to play with. Not to have that happen again. And really, it's going to come down to how their pitching is set up. At Slugging Heat, they had, I believe, 6 pitching changes in 7 innings. It's not something you want to see. So they definitely want to crack down on their pitching and get a lot better out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Boo's coming back to the mound after a hiatus where we saw a couple different pitchers start, and King Boo was the main one. But seeing Boo have an opportunity to come back out as a starter and perhaps even see Waluigi really erupt and have that monster game we've been waiting on him to have, and be able to go really deep in a game as well. But we know how powerful this lineup can be, and field matchups may be a big interesting part of this, the field dynamics, as we head to a level they called the BJ the Crib, I believe it was the BJ's Crib.
Yeah, it's BJ.
No, it was. There's been some stuff with some of the other teams that they may get into about this field, and we'll say another green character being involved here. But we'll see how these two teams are able to navigate this field. Did you have anything else you wanted to add before we got into this game?
Nope, I'm ready to go.
Then let's get to it. Looking forward to a great game here.
Absolutely.
So that'll bring up the Royals up to bat first here. It's crushed early.
Solid hit by Birdo to get us started. That's out of the... Goodness gracious.
That's gone immediately. Birdo is waiting for no man. As Birdo shoots this one to the right field, and I don't know what was going on with Monty Mole. Monty Mole just sleepwalking his way over there, and not anywhere near close enough to get there in time. Birdo sends that one out.
It's a great way to start this game off.
Absolutely. That'll be Birdo's third home run of the year. That'll set up King Boo. So a little bit, if you're noticing, the lineup has changed a little bit. And King Boo crushes one. And that one's gone too.
2 home runs in only three batters. They didn't have anybody on base. But that's just 2 runs scored in the first inning already.
You absolutely did not expect that eruption to start here.
And it could possibly keep going.
I mean, there's...
I think it does. It just keeps going.
This is a tough start to the game for sure. And 3 home runs in such a short amount of time. This is a bigger field, especially in the infield, but if you hit it to those corners like they've done, you're going to be able to just keep hitting them over. And that's 3 home runs that have gone over that right field wall. So, I mean, off to the races already. That'll bring Nathan up with a chance to strike here, playing for his new team.
It makes you wonder if we're in for more of the same for the rest of the game.
I mean, this has been a brutal start to this game. Red Critter going third. He'll get there.
Great item
usage. This is a brutal start. That brings Red Magic up also here with his brand new team. So you're seeing this new lineup seems to have the desired effect for them that they've been looking for. They score 4. Waluigi just getting shelled out there. And I don't even know if I could say field dynamics in this one. It just seems like they've been practicing getting ready for Waluigi all week.
I don't know how you prepared to hit 3 home runs off the bat like that, but congratulations to the Royals for an amazing first inning right now.
And Red Shy Guy, he gets on base here. Oh, Blue Critter with a great play to get out of that. Limited the damage just to 4, which is much more manageable than had Red Critter gotten on base and kept it up for Birdo. But this is an interesting start as King Boo's. I mean, that's King Boo's. That's his 2nd home run. It was Birdo's 3rd home run. I mean, and King K. Rool we know has the power and hitting his 8th home run of the year. So this is just an eruption off the start. The Red Critter holding down the fort over there at shortstop.
You know, he's playing against his brothers, Critter and Blue Critter. on the opposite dugout. So he's got to show off that he can put in the effort just like they can.
He's done so with the single already. We're gonna have to see. We know that, and that he does so. With another great diving catch there.
That's good work. If you're Emerald Havoc, oh, we're already at the start of the top of the batting order for the Royals now.
Just right back to where you were. You just got to navigate this and be able to get out of this inning without having any more damage. Be able to bring your own power hitters up. 2 strikes to Birdo already. Leaves one hanging out there for Birdo, and Birdo's going to take advantage of that if given the opportunity.
Waluigi already tired, and we're only at the top of the second.
Would like to see him in longer. They've given him a very short leash so far, so that's a double play. That's a great play there by the Critter infield. Boo's hit one out already, so that right field is just so short that you don't want to leave. You don't want to try to gun one past them because they all have the power to be able to get it out.
I feel like the story of Emerald Havoc this season has been to get it out of the infield. Once you get it out of the infield past those critters, you do what Royals have been doing so far in this game and stacking up those runs.
There you are. So something I was looking at and laced by Dawson showing the when the item ends up not coming into an effect is the bullet bill knocks the power block away. Brings Blue Critter, so part of the deadly duo of this lineup. One can't get it done, the next will try. Oh, and King Blue holds on to that one. Yeah. That one's crushed. But will just go foul.
It was up in the air a long time.
And that one was crushed, but they have good chemistry out there, and left center, or right center, excuse me, is certainly a lot deeper than right field is.
It's hard to hit. Yeah, it's hard to hit home runs in this field. With how large that outfield is, it's really hard to get those home runs, especially if there's an outfield out there with great chemistry.
Yeah, I would trust that outfield. It's one of the better outfields in the league. I mean, especially when you have the captain holding down the forward out in center. Birdo. Yoshi, that'll get down. That brings Waluigi with a chance here to bring some value to the offensive side of things. He does, and that'll lace it to the infield. The chance for, I believe that's Blue Drybones. There's Green Drybones, excuse me. Green Drybones to get on base here and score some runs.
Hey, Drybones have some power, so we could possibly see bases loaded.
Oh, and it's crushed!
Oh. Does Birdo get that time? She does it! We have our second Grand Slam! That is the second Grand Slam in Dark Horse Slugging Association history. Green Drybones just single-handedly tied this game.
That's incredible. We have just been talking about how short this down the foul lines are. That's going to knock Boo out of the game. So something we saw in last game is the stamina. If you get 3-4 pitchers deep, then you're in a great spot. Oh, that ball's knocked
Green Shy
away.
Guy's going.
He's going to get in safe with a double.
Good decision. Risky, but good decision. It was up there.
This is the last thing you wanted if you're Royals fans, to let Emerald Havoc come back early. We've already seen Monty Bolt flash the power, hitting it to the back wall last at bat. And that'll drop. Sets up another opportunity here for Blue Shy Guy to score early. This 2-out rally has really been something to behold.
I'm enjoying it.
Rushes it down the line, but foul. Berto using her best pitch she has. To be known as the Sucky Sucky Ball for those. And that's going to be a strikeout for Berto to get out of this jam.
Good job
exactly
by Berto
what you
there.
need. Yeah, exactly what you need, but you still gave up 4. And this is a tie ball game.
And we're back to where we started with with only 5 innings left now.
I'll do it for Waluigi. So the pitching depth is something that Emerald Havoc doesn't have compared to the Royals, but Yoshi has been able to have great composure. But King K. Rool,
he does it again.
That's his second. That's the second of the game.
That was his second time at bat. That's 2 in a row.
That's wild work. I mean, he does not want this. We told you in the pregame that he was going to be coming in with a vengeance, especially after the way he felt he was snubbed after winning Week 2 MVP and just not able to get it done in Week 3. So, I mean, he's coming out with a fire and a passion in this game. And you see the other hitters rising around him. The Red Critter also getting on base there.
Good hit by Nathan, unfortunately just foul. Oh, good play.
Great diving catch by Critter for the double play.
That's beautiful. That's good to see. And I
So
tell you,
he's
every time I watch these critters play, it's really good to see them put in the effort out there.
Absolutely, and you know they will, 100% of the time. I know there was the interview with Blue Critter, and there were perhaps even some frustrations with the team. But I mean, this whole team has risen to the occasion against the Royals. They know how important this game is to both their GM and to all of their fans they have.
You know, despite his frustrations, I'm sure Blue Critter still wants do the best he can for this team and this organization.
It's 2 strikes. Berto, the strikeout leader. Leave this one up. And that'll be out. So Red Critter and Nathan showing off the early chemistry. But why it's so valuable that they were picked up by the Royals. Blue Critter. Oh, and a great play by Red Critter. I mean, they're just going band for band with each other.
Some family competition. They don't want the other to shine out the other. It's definitely bragging rights between these brothers to see who gets the win.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no love lost. Even Blue and Green Critter, we talked about this. There is heavy rivalry between them both even them being on the same team. So you can imagine the Red Critter not on their team also having no love lost with them. There's absolutely cannot stand each other, but you know how competitive they are. It really comes down to that. They're hyper competitive. They may not love each other, but you know, they're still brothers. There's still the camaraderie in that regard.
Absolutely.
The boo's on again. It brings Red Shy Guy with an opportunity here. Oh, and Boo eats the pow block, so the double play still stays up, even though that could have been an opportunity where no outs were had. And Berto crushes another one!
Oh, it's foul.
He keep hitting that right field. They're targeting him. And Berto's hitting to all fields now. And caught by Monty Mole. I mean, you can see the way that their hitting coach has been telling them to swing away, to really attack the outfielders in this game. I mean, you almost just saw Berto hit her own second home run.
I mean, we really got a game on our hands right now between the hitting and the defense. This right here is interesting. I want to see how this ends.
I'm thrilled that we've gotten to be such an exciting game. It was a little worrisome at first, but they've really been able to show off what they can do. And That ball was hit, but Yoshi, one of the fastest runners in this league, doesn't take advantage of the chain jump.
I think he could have made it. I think he could have taken it if he wanted it, but I can understand the decision not to.
Waluigi. Oh, but this is the chance. Yoshi flashing the speed, and he's going to score. That's going to tie the game.
Nice hit by Waluigi. The Chomp Chomp comes in and stops Red Shy Guy from getting there. Boo a little bit too slow, and Yoshi just takes advantage and speeds all the way around to home.
Brings Green Dry Bones with a chance to take advantage with Waluigi now on second. I mean, he's hit one out in this game already. You'd love to see. It's looking like the fans are already calling him Boner, so, you know, G Boner here.
Yeah, if I'm Birdo, I'm not letting him hit that ball. And she's not.
Yeah, he does not let him even see one hittable pitch. I mean, you can understand he's frustrated, but you can't be that mad. She's basically using cheat codes, so that'll bring Green Shy Guy up. But that's gonna do it for Birdo.
Was she even tired? I wasn't aware she was tired.
That's 2 games where she's come out early. I don't think she was tired in the last game either. Oh, but
I wouldn't take Birdo out there. Why?
I wouldn't either, but
why were we bunting? What is?
Yet again, the boneheaded decisions by our coaches to tell their batters to bunt in situations you just want them to swing.
We have that's 2 really weird decisions I wasn't expecting. Taking Birdo out of the game, I wasn't expecting, considering she just struck out Green Dry Bones and didn't appear to be tired. And then the bunt decision by Green Shy Guy.
Lost by that. So we'll go back a minute and say Waluigi was a great diving catch to save an out. King Boo with great item use now first. That sets up King K. Rool here with a chance to go 3 for 3. This will be the first one he hits with opportunity to score more than just himself, but that'll be an out. Almost a double play from the outfield. That would have been shocking. We know King K. Rool's not fast, so
I'm surprised he got there. Those critters got cannons for arms. Oh, he got hit by his own item.
It wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. Blue Critter was on the case. That's going to set up an interesting situation where they didn't score any out of that. And you have King Boo, still a pretty good pitcher in his own right, but you know how dominant Birdo has been lately. Oh, and an error by Red Critter!
I gotta say, I have absolutely no idea where this game is going now. We saw last time out, Sunday, where the Royals kept subbing out pitchers. They sub out Birdo, and the game got out of hand for them. So I'm very interested to see where this goes. I honestly have no idea. I don't know where it could go now.
Well, not either. Something that's been steadfast is Dawson and his hitting as the veteran on that team. So Critter unable to get anything going there, but I mean the thing is, if you take King Boo out of this game, I mean they still have the chemistry in the outfield. You just don't want them to make a decision like bringing yellow Shy Guy in again or something like that. So that's 2 innings left in this game. What's it going to take for either one of these teams to pull away?
Yeah, we might be looking at extras.
And it's been deadlocked to this point.
Great show usage.
Green Critter with the foresight to go head out and go get that. Bring Red Kamek, up to the bat. That'll be a double play, so Red Kamek not settling in nearly as well as Nathan has to this point. And that's a clutch moment. Oh, and Critter lets that one go, shockingly. Boo's on base. Setting up Red Shy Guy with the chance to bring Birdo up. And Blue Critter with defensive stability to get them out of that inning.
Blue Critter's the MVP for Emerald Havoc, and he wants to. He's gonna keep showing up for them.
See if his green compatriot is able to get something going here. The bottom of the 6th. And he crushes one!
Is that? Oh, that went foul
Just
the last second.
He's going to opt for a single. Red Kamek tries for the magic out of range, but that'll set up the go-ahead run on first. Brings up Captain Yoshi up to the bat.
Say, I would like to get a replay on that. Oh, no.
And a double play right back from Red Kamek. And there's the range we expect. Able to get it done on defense. That's why that Kamek was traded for that defense. Brings up Waluigi to play here.
Say, I'd like to get a replay. I was saying earlier, I would like to see a replay on Green Critter's foul ball there. Say that was a really close call. I think it might have been a homer they got away with. Not sure. King Boo's getting tired now, and this is where we start worrying about that pitching rotation.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was launched a lot. I heard the hit of the bat. I thought that thing was gone. But we're in the top of the 7th. Like you said, after the Grand Slam, who knows where this game ends? I mean, this is up to the players to see if they've got something a little bit more in the tank to be able to take it to that next level. Otherwise, we're headed to the extras.
I think if this game goes to extras, we're looking really dangerous for Royals. I think if this game goes to extras, if Emerald Havoc takes this game to extras, they may be able to pull out this win. They keep Royals scoreless right now. I think even if they don't score at their timeout, the bat, they pull out the win because the Royals may have to swap out pitchers. King Boo's already tired on the mound.
That brings up King K. Rool, who could change the game with one swing of the bat. Watch his strike one.
Oh,
an error! Critical mistake. You're lucky that he's not hitting it for more, but that just sets up Red Critter with a chance, who also has great power.
I could have gotten them out of this inning already. They would have already been out of that inning if Green Critter caught that.
Oh, that's 2 strikes up for Yoshi, or for Red Critter now. He gets a hold of it, but a great defensive play by Blue Critter, the linchpin of this team. And they needed it most. He makes a play. And you're out of the worst part of the order. So if this does go to extras, you have another opportunity. And there goes King Boo. This sets up Red Magic Koopa. Red Kamek up with an opportunity here. I believe this is Red Kamek's first pitching performance. No, Red Kamek has played in 1 game, 3 innings. So this is the biggest pitching moment of his life. Let's see if Red Kamek's going to be able to get it done here. 1 run is all it will take for the Emerald Havoc.
The Royals aren't going to give it up easy.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That sets up Blue Shy Guy with a chance here. Oh, and it's not going to matter.
We're going
so that
extras.
brings that's extra innings. So this is the second ever Dark Horse Slugging Association game to go to extras. And this is the first time either of these teams have been in this situation.
Yeah. I'll say for the Royals right now at bat, your Emerald Havoc, you're already past the hard part of their lineup. You need to just get out of this quick, and you have your strongest hitting part of their lineup coming up next. So I believe if they get out of this inning real easy, just like that, keep making good defensive plays, stay playing your game, I think they can pull out this win.
Would radically shift what's going on in the entire league if Emerald Havoc is able to pull this out and shut a lot of the naysayers down. But and that's a second great play by Green Critter, showing that the error was just a fluke, that he still has the great plays. But it would shut a lot of the haters down, a lot of the naysayers down, if they're able to pull this out against one of the best teams in the league. Oh, and a late jump by Waluigi.
Oh.
And an error again. Green Critter, 2 in this game. You're lucky it brings up Red Shy Guy, but Red Shy Guy has been known to be clutch. So you don't want to set the table for Birdo whatsoever.
Oh,
And
no.
another error!
And Boo's going for third.
And Boo, get there. That single is all that Birdo needs to put any runs on the board. It won't walk it off, but it'll, in a game that's been this close, it might be the difference.
Oh, no.
And another error! It's 3 errors on the day by Green Critters. That's Blue Critters' very first. And Birdo scores. Birdo won't get credit for the RBI due to the error, but... Oh, and another one!
I think that'll go down in the error on the stat sheet.
Collapse.
That Waluigi just got domed by that ball.
Oh, but this is the collapse that we know the Havoc have had. That's the errors. And
This is
will
looking
lace
bad.
that to the outfield. And they're going up 3. And King K. Rool steps to the plate with a chance to add 3 more.
This is looking real dangerous for Emerald Havoc. And Yoshi's tired.
That's going to do it. And you're bringing in who?
Monty.
Oh. that ruins the outfield against one of the most dangerous hitters in the league. And against a pitcher who has not pitched once in this entire association, and that ball is gone. That's King K. Rool's 3rd home run of the game. That one is by far the most important. That just sounds like the coffin shutting close here in this one.
I think that just sealed this game.
Monty Molik, I mean, it's a strange choice. You even have both the critters who you would think would be better options so you don't ruin that outfield. It just seems so bizarre. Red Critter added insult to injury. Just found.
We just
I'm in
need to
shock
get one
that
more out.
But it's that last out that is the most difficult, always. In this league, the 2-out rallies have been something to behold. To think this all came from a 2-out rally. They took 2 outs, and all of a sudden they were here, erupting for 6 points.
I don't know how this game is going to end. I don't know if Emerald Havoc's going to pull it back again. But the final, no matter what, the final score does not tell the story of this game. Oh no!
An item usage is going to save it. It didn't affect King Boo, but it affected Nathan on first. This game isn't over, folks. There's an opportunity here, especially with the weakness of Boo as a defender at second.
And Kamek's tired at the pitcher spot.
Can't give up anything easy. Like that. That is 2 outs. It's going to be hard to ask your players on a team that has been consistently inconsistent to be able to step up in a big way here, especially with the lack of chemistry down the board. That ball's crushed, but that's going to hit the wall with no items. That's going to do it. What a brutal way to end this for Emerald Havoc. This is it's just brutal after sticking so tight with this team. I mean, at first it looked like you were just going to get completely dog walked out the door, but then all of a sudden, you come back, you're in it, fighting all the way. You hold the Royals down for 4 innings. But then just they erupt, and Birdo taking MVP after a great pitching performance here at the end.
Oh, I said it earlier. The final score does not tell the story of this game. This game was really close, back and forth, just like you said. Just praising batting performances for Royals. That was absolutely beautiful to watch. King K. Rool, 4 at bats, and 3 of them were home runs.
The other one was a single, I believe. So went 4 for 4, 5 RBIs. Just a monster performance by the King today.
And even Berto did amazing, came in as pitching. Still a little confused on why she was taken out of the game, but it didn't really seem to affect them in the long run. And then
seems not.
If you're looking at Emerald Havoc right now, I don't know whether to feel good that you were able to keep that game close, or if you're really upset that that game got away from you that fast.
I mean, I think you've just got to be. It's so tough because you look at Blue Critter and Green Critter, and those are the guys that you're bringing in to be your hitters. It's not the guys that are batting last, and Waluigi and Green Drybone's only given 2 or 3 opportunities a game. That should be the ones that are leading for you. I think as they look to their next game, there's going to be some changes down that lineup, and perhaps even on the personnel side as for who they have on their bench. I mean, you can't blame Monty Mole for that performance. What you can do is you can blame Critter 1 and Critter 2 for giving up all of those errors. This is something we said coming into this game. Are errors going to play a factor? Their GM, their coach, they're all saying no, errors are not going to be a factor. This is the second game this season that they have lost thanks to those errors. I would say more games were lost because of the errors, but this one was clear. 2 opportunities to make plays and gets outs, and suddenly they're looking at having a chance to win this game. But I mean, we'll just have to see what those changes they make moving forward. But
absolutely, without those errors, actually without one error in particular, that 6-1 rally doesn't happen. But
absolutely not.
I got nothing else to say.
You have to. The only thing I'll say is that the Royals, they earned this one. They fought tooth and nail at the end. Shout out Birdo, shout out King Boo, shout out King K. Rool, and I mean, they earned this one. This is one of the ones that you can be proud about. But with that being said, that's going to do it for us here in the booth. We're going to be excited to take you to the next one. But with that, I've been Dawson.
I'm Spivey.
We'll see y'all next time.